So if you're serious about running, one thing that you'll definitely need to look into is tracking your runs and your run stats. And there's various ways of doing this. You can do this on your smartphone, either your iPhone or your Android device. But if you're looking for a little bit more versatility and a little bit more portability, and particularly if you like to run light, you might want to look into a smartwatch or being able to track your runs on your Apple Watch. And one of the best ways to do this is using an app on your Apple Watch. The Apple Watch comes with a built-in activity app, but if you want a little bit more tailoring and customization for your runs, then you might want to look into the Nike Run Club app. In this video, we'll do an overview of the Nike Run Club app and why I think it's an excellent solution for runners that are looking for a simple and fast way to get some running stats on their runs. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a message down below. One thing that really sets the Nike Run Club app apart from other comparable running apps available for the Apple Watch is the fact that the user interface is actually quite beautiful and features Nike's modern design aesthetics. This isn't to say that the design on Apple's fitness app isn't as good or even better than the one on the Nike Running app. But still, in terms of graphical design, the Nike Running app user interface is quite a joy, and the menu navigation is intuitive and well laid out. Nike's knack for presentation really shines through, as navigating the menu is both easy and looks good at the same time. And it's this attention to aesthetic that you can expect from Nike that continues on to the iPhone app as well. So, if aesthetics is on your list for essential things that you need from your running app, the Nike Run Club certainly does not disappoint. So let's take a look at the menu and interfaces on the Nike Run Club app. There's a total of 4 menus, and we'll give a little breakdown of each of them. So, the very left menu is your history and your runs. Swipe right to start a new run. Swipe right again to go through your guided runs, and then swipe right one more time to get your options and also schedule a run as well. On the Run History menu, if you tap on a given run, you can see some of your stats for that particular run. The Nike Run Club app does an excellent job of tracking your intervals, particularly when you take a break from your jogging. So here you can see your intervals as well and how many times you took a break during a given run. I really like this menu as it gives a lot of detailed information that is somewhat lacking on some of the other fitness tracking apps. You have stats like your average pace, total time, calories, elevation, heart rate, as well as cadence. These are all laid out in a very readable and easy to understand manner, whereas on some other fitness tracking apps, you actually have to rely on the phone app in order to view these stats, even though they are tracked on the Apple Watch. The next menu, where Nike Run Club's specialization towards runners and running really shines through. This menu is where you start your runs, and whereas on other fitness apps, you would normally choose from this initial menu what kind of activity you're choosing, like cycling or running, the Nike Run Club app is strictly designed for running. Here you have 5 options. Start a brand new outdoor run, match your previous run, distance, duration, as well as speed. These are all nice little customizations that you can do depending on what kind of run that you want to go on. So if your running goals are for distance, just click the distance option and you'll be able to quickly and easily set your distance goal from the beginning of the run. I really like this simple and straightforward feature, as before I go on my runs, the last thing that I want to do is fiddle through a bunch of menus on my smartwatch to make sure that it gets my distances down. So with the Nike Run Club app, with a few quick swipes and taps, I can easily set my distance and or duration goals for a given run and just start running. And it's this simplicity and streamlined nature that carries on through the design of the entire app and makes it so much fun to use and run with compared to some other fitness apps available for the Apple Watch. The next menu on the Apple Watch Nike Run Club app is the Guided Runs menu. Here you'll find a bunch of audio narrated runs with varying degrees of duration and goals and lengths. Coming from Nike, these are actually very high in quality, and if you're looking to spice up your run or looking for that extra boost and or motivation or tutelage to make it over your next hump, then this is where you might actually find it, as some of the narrators and trainers found in the guided run menus are actually very good. They'll help narrate and motivate you along specific areas of the run, and if you're looking for a specific goal or a specific time that you're looking for a run, there's a variety of options to choose from directly from the Apple Watch app. The last menu allows you a little bit of customization for the Nike Run Club app. Here you can turn on indoor running, auto pause, the very robust voiceover for the Nike Run Club app, what frequency you're working at, turning cheers on and off, the countdown, twilight mode, and also celebrations. You can also go from miles to kilometers, and you can also schedule a run here as well. Just a little bit of extra customization and attention to detail that you would expect from an app directly from Nike. I found the Schedule to Run app to be very useful, as sometimes I just didn't have the motivation and or the energy to go on with a planned run. However, if I get the notification on my wrist from the Apple Watch, it gave me the little extra push I needed to get up and go out for a run. The final menu that we'll be taking a look at is the actual onboard running menu. After starting your run, you can track the amount of kilometers that you've ran, swipe left to pause your run or use the water eject feature on the Apple Watch, and swipe right to control your music. Overall, it's a very simple and easy to use menu while you're running, as pausing your run in order to get intervals down is simply a swipe and a tap. I really also enjoyed the quick access to the Apple Watch's water eject feature, as it saves me a few taps and swipes from swiping up to the control center in order to use the Watch OS's native feature. It's really nice, and it shows how well integrated the Nike Run Club app is with the Apple Watch. If you pause your run, you actually have access to another menu that gives you a quick feed of how many kilometers, your average pace, time, and calories. From here you can choose to stop and or resume your run as well, and also you can swipe right to go back to the music selection menu. At its heart, Nike is a running company and has always been a running company. They know what runners want and what runners need from their fitness tracking apps, and it certainly shows with the Nike Run Club app. Everything from the integration towards key sensors with the Apple Watch to the slick and easy user interface makes this a very good app to use if you want to go out running and don't want to worry too much about the tracking aspect of it. And of course, it has Nike's trademark attention to design aesthetics as well, which makes it even easier to use. And while there might be some other running apps available on the market that feature more advanced features such as very careful map and GPS integration, the Nike Run Club app is at its heart just a streamlined, very easy to use running tracker. Most of your stats for your run and display them on the Apple Watch without having to pull up your phone or a desktop application in order to view these stats. It's kind of an all-in-one package that's very well deployed on the Apple Watch, one that doesn't face much competition, as some of the other more popular running apps have much more integration and reliance on the iPhone and or Android apps. So what do you think? Is the Nike Run Club app the running app for you? Leave a message down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a great run, and thanks for watching.